Welcome back. In this video, we're going to cover the along entity functionality in SigmaNEST. This function will allow you to place geometry along an entity with the ability of choosing a distance. You can use and combine this function with others inside SigmaNEST. First, import a pattern into SigmaNEST. I'm going to place this first pattern at a 270-degree angle. I want to place this part 6 inches away from the corners of the square. To do this, choose the along entity function and pick an entity. When picking the entity, choose the end that you would like to start from. For the first placement, I will pick on the bottom section of this entity. Once you pick an entity, SigmaNEST will tell you how long that line segment is. If you want to place something in the middle of your part, you can take the line distance and divide it by 2 and hit enter. For this example, I'm going to put in 6 inches, which will place my geometry near the bottom left corner. Next, I will rotate and place the rest of the patterns around the square. We can use the along entity feature for various types of geometry. I'm going to make a slot at the bottom of this part. I will use the along entity feature to place a line segment at an angle. Next, clean up the remaining geometry. Along entity also works with arcs and circles. I will use the arc and circle tools to create a slot on the top of this part as well. I could use the Smart Select for this placement, but for the purpose of demonstration, I will use the along entity function. Next, I will place my circle. Again, I could use the Smart Select cursor, but I will use the along entity function and divide the distance by 2. Next, use the quick trim to trim the extra line segments out to complete your part. That's all there is to it.